You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, as you guys know, the IOC is allowing men to get into the boxing ring with women. And it's very possible, man, that a woman could get severely injured while competing in boxing against a man. This is just utterly outrageous, guys, because these two men that are being allowed to actually box at the Olympics, they were actually banned from their governing body. But however, the IOC said, nah, it's okay. We're going to allow you to compete and beat up on women, which just seems crazy, right? Absolutely crazy, man. The invasion of women's sports is crazy. But now you have the IOC, they have a spokesperson come out, guys, and he gave an insane excuse as to the reason why these men are allowed to box against women. We're not talking about playing table tennis. We're not talking about shooting pool, even though I don't believe men should be doing that either with women. We're talking about boxing, a combat sport, guys. You guys are going to be stunned what he said. The reason why the IOC says that these men are allowed to beat up on women. And by the way, guys, if you've actually seen video of these two boxers, they're not even trying to look like women. Okay? They're not even trying to look like women. This is ridiculous, but let's get into it. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member. Member live stream every single Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And everyone can also support us by becoming a member on blackandwhitenetwork.com or supporting us on Locals, both for just $5 per month. Here we go, guys. Olympic spokesperson bats trans boxers. This is what he's going to say, man. We got a video clip. They are eligible to compete as women, which is what they are. So this man is actually saying that these men are women when we know that they're not. Because they actually took a test showing that they had XY chromosomes. These are men. These are men. Says here, IOC spokesman Mark Adams declared that the commission fully supports two trans fighters who are set to compete this week against females. I believe they're fighting on Friday, if I'm not mistaken. However, he also made contradictory remarks about how the fighters were cleared to compete. Adams sought to clarify why Lin Yuting of Taiwan and Algeria's Iman Khalif had been allowed to compete as women in this year's Olympics boxing contest. On one hand, he claimed that as long as the boxers have female marked on their passports, yes, he's going by passports, guys. We know that even out here in the U.S., some states will allow you to actually change the sex in your driver's license. So if I wanted to actually change myself to a female, does that actually make me still a female? Yeah, this is ridiculous. But let's go ahead and watch this clip right here. Let's roll it.
Competing in the women's category is participating following complying with the competition eligibility rules. They are women in their passports, and it's stated that is the case, that they are female. They're competing in the women's category. Again, I don't want to mention their names or whatever, but these athletes have competed many times before for many years. They haven't just suddenly arrived. They've been competed. They competed in Tokyo. And I won't go into results and so on, but you can probably find out. But I would just make the point that they are eligible by the rules of the Federation, which was set in 2016 and which worked for Tokyo to compete as women, which is what they are, and we fully support that.
Wow. So they were allowed to compete in Tokyo as women, but still, does that make it right? No, it does not make it right. These are men. I don't care what their passport actually says, man. These are men. And it's actually been proven by science. Remember, Follow the Science? Remember that? Science says that these are men. But just because the passport says female, I mean, guys, that's just utterly insane to me anyway. I mean, changing passports and changing driver's license, to say female when you're clearly a male or vice versa. That's crazy to me. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But this is the wokest Olympics ever, man. The wokest Olympics ever. Folks, I pray, man, that no woman gets hurt. And tell you the truth, man, none of these women should actually be fighting these men. I mean, for their own safety, man, don't even go into the ring. I mean, these men should be ashamed of themselves, man. They should be ashamed of themselves for doing this. This has been a major problem in sports now for the past few years, man. We've done so many videos on the Leah Thomas situation, the Emily Bridges situation in England. That's actually a cyclist. That's a male. And one to compete against females. I believe Emily Bridges actually ended up getting banned, if I'm not mistaken. But we know that Leah Will Thomas went from ranked something like 472 when swimming as a man in college to rank number 1 when identifying as a woman. Yeah. Biology is a real thing, man. It is a real thing, man. And in boxing, it's possible, man, that some woman can end up be put in a coffin, dead, severely hurt. To me, man, this is abuse. This is definitely abuse, man. But man, this is the wokest Olympics ever, man, and it's allowed to happen. Shame on the IOC. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.